Oh my god, I can't talk.
I need you right now. I need you right now. So don't let me down.
What's up, you guys? My name is Destiny, and I'm Mondays on Seven Sisterhood. So I am so sorry that I didn't post last week, but I was at a Charlie Puth concert, and now I'm going to tell you all about it. So if you don't know, Charlie Puth is my favorite singer, and I've been wanting to meet him for a very, very long time. Let's get started on the experience. Okay, so because I'm extra, I woke up at 6 in the morning, I got ready, did my makeup, did my hair, ate some breakfast, and I got to the House of Blues, which is the venue that it was at around 10 a.m. And I was the first person there. Because I didn't know if people were going to be there early, so I just thought I'm going to get there early just in case. Because if I am not early, I forget a little bit. It's a good 30 minutes until other people show up, and they're there for general admission. Sorry if the positioning's different, there was some tea that I had to get in on. Any whoosies, it's about like noon until anyone that has VIP comes along. So honestly, I was a little pressed because I could have slept in. So fast forward, like all that, and we're about to check in, and they're telling us that we need to, like, they're gonna move us. They're gonna move the line somewhere else. And I go, bet you all know I was first, so don't try to get in front of me, because I would have fought. Definitely would have fought. I had been there since 10 a.m., woke up at 6. I was not about to not be first. So they line us up, and then they like give us numbers and stuff, and then so they take us in. Like, I literally feel like my stomach is gonna like shit itself. It's like, I was so nervous. I can't believe like I was finally meeting him. And I had made some friends with the girls behind me, and so like I made a few friends that day, which is nice, because going to concerts alone can suck sometimes because I don't know if I'm gonna make any friends, but I always do. So we did the sound check first instead of meet and greet and then sound check, because I guess they were gonna take us back out after the meet and greet. I don't know why, but they did. The barricade wasn't even up, which is weird, but I was like at the very front, and I was like right diagonally from where he was gonna be sitting at the piano, and I was like I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god, like this is crazy. Like I was like freaking out. So then he comes out, and I was like, stay calm, because like I said, favorite singer, so excited. He does sound check. He's such a cutie, and he's like, okay, now I'm gonna come down there and meet you guys. And I was like, shook. So he came out, and we kind of, my friends and I kind of let everybody kind of get in front of us because we didn't really care about being first to meet him. So we think we're in the back, and there's only like a few people behind us, so we're like, okay, this is fine, because we have these numbers for when we go back outside. I have the first number, so everybody knows I'm first. So I wasn't really worried about where I was in the meet and greet. So we're in the back, and like I said, only a few people behind us. And so I'm like, okay, I have time to prepare myself. Like, I have time to breathe, and like, it's fine. But then they turned the line around, and I went, I'm not ready. I was so unprepared. I was like, no. That means I'm one of the first people to meet him, and I'm not ready. Like, I thought I was going to be one of the last people, and I was shook. Like, let me just tell you. So I was like, oh my god. And my two friends that I was with, I was like, no, you guys go first. You guys go first. Like, I can't go first. And so finally, like, my friend's in front of me, and she meets Charlie, and then it's me next. And my heart was beating so fast. Like, I was so nervous, guys. So it was really, really fast. Like, honestly, it was the fastest meet and greet I've ever been to, but I was still so thankful for the opportunity. So I go up to him, and I'm like, and by the way, guys, I don't like doing normal poses with people. Like, I like doing something different, like something that's not just the same as everybody else, you know? So I go up to him, and I'm like, hi, like, can we do this pose where your arms are around my waist and like we're like hugging? And he was like, yeah, sure. And so we did the pose, and it was so fast. Like, I don't even remember looking at the camera. I don't know what his face was doing. Like, I have no idea, guys. And as I was walking away, he was like, oh, we are so cute. And I was like, triggered. I go, yeah, we're cute. And he like smiled and laughed, and I was triggered. Like, I was so triggered, guys. So my friends and I go outside, we get Starbucks, blah, 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 and like we wait back in line, and the security guard is my favorite person ever. And he comes up, and I'm just on my phone, and he literally takes it out of my hand and positions me, takes my lanyard that I had, and like puts it in my hand and poses me, And then he takes a picture of like all of us, and he is just so funny. And he was like making puns, and he was like, I was thinking like we don't talk anymore. And he was honestly so funny. Like I loved him. And so we're about to go in, and I'm so nervous because like first of all, I was first, but like the people that had tea and cookies got to go in before us. And there's only like 6 of those people. So it's like fine. But then there was a bunch of people over at Handicapped, and I knew damn well that all those people were not handicapped. Like, yeah, like there was obviously a person in a wheelchair. Like there were people that like were handicapped, but most of the people standing up there weren't. And they were just using the people that were handicapped so they can get in first to get to barricade, which was not there at all, considering the fact that most of us had been there so much longer than them. So I was pissed, but like security can't do anything about it, and like I can't blame them. Like the guy that was like taking the little numbers from us was like, I just got here, guys. And I was like, it's okay, I'm not mad at you. And he was like, good. He was my fave too. But we get in, and I'm like, they check my bag, and it took forever to check my bag, and so people are getting in front of me, and I was like freaking out. But I ended up in about the same spot I was before, right in front of his piano, and it worked out good. So we're waiting there forever, and then finally Haley comes out, and she's so cute and so talented, and I love her. And then Charlie comes out, and it was absolutely incredible. Like he puts on an amazing show. I literally cried, and when I say that I've never cried at a concert before, like I mean that. I've teared up, like when I saw One Direction and Ed Sheeran, like I teared up, but when I saw Charlie, like I cried. And it was when he went acoustic, like when he did his songs acoustically. He did Up All Night and Then There's You, and I just cried. And I mean, like there wasn't like one tear, like tears were streaming down my face. I wasn't like ugly crying, like sobbing, but like I was crying, and I was like, oh my gosh, like why am I like this? But it was just like such a beautiful moment. Like it was him and the guitar, and it was like so in the moment. I couldn't hold back my tears, honestly. And also, there was somebody from NSYNC there and the Backstreet Boys, but Charlie only pointed out the guy from NSYNC. And my friend said, as I was looking up there, like he was up here, I was right here, and I was looking. And I guess my friend like looked back at Charlie, and she said that he was like looking at me, like staring at me, and I was like, girl, you're lying. Because when I turned back, like he wasn't looking at me anymore. But she said that like as I was looking up, he was like staring at me, and I was like, triggered. No thanks. And yeah, and then he performed his unreleased song, and it was honestly just an amazing experience overall. I made friends, and just everything went right that day. Pretty much everything. I mean, I can't say everything went perfectly, but everything went right. And I got merch. So I got like this jacket, and I don't even know. It's like the Don't Talk Tour 20. Yeah, the Don't Talk Tour. And I was like, I went up there with my friend because she was getting merch, but I wasn't planning on getting merch because broke. But I go up there, and I'm like, ooh, I really want that jacket, but I'm not about to pay $50 for that. But then I did. But honestly, like it's super comfortable, and it just, now it makes me emo because every time I think of Charlie, and just I'm shook. After we got merch and everything, we went out by the bus to see if Charlie was gonna come out, and the end of the night wasn't my favorite because Charlie didn't come out, but I wasn't mad at him because I did have an amazing time, and I did get to meet him earlier. But I just wish that I got to see him again before he left, but hopefully I'll get to see him again at Tampa Jingle Ball because he just means so much to me, and being able to see him again, meet him again hopefully, would just mean the world to me. And new pictures were going to come out the next day, and honestly I was so nervous because I didn't know how I looked. I thought it was going to look bad because I don't remember anything, and I was like, oh my god, I'm probably making an ugly face. But oh my gosh, guys, the picture turned out so perfect. Like I was so happy with it, and I saw it when I was in class, and I almost started crying. I was like, oh my god, I can't. So that pretty much wraps up this week's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had an amazing time at the concert, and again, I'm sorry I didn't post last week, but I was at the concert, so So please like and subscribe and watch the rest of the girls' videos, and I will see you cuties next Monday.